Thank you for being here. Right up here, right in the middle.
Oh, okay. Hi, good folks.
Okay, we're just going to get some microphones over to these hands here.
Adam, Rudy Blair, Entertainment Media. It's been a long time, my friend, since you and I have talked.
I remember your voice.
Yeah, man. First, congratulations on this award. Can you talk a little bit about what it was like for your dad to record this, his music, his last album, and for you, the fact of being able to be up there to accept his award, what that felt like for you?
It was surprisingly emotional, you know. There's an expression that says, inopportune consolation can sometimes aggravate the wound. And I feel like people are kind of consoling themselves and consoling me by giving this award to my father, which I don't believe is undeserved, but I feel is a symptom of how collectively we felt about this man. And I've been mostly trying to suppress my feelings. So this made me have to consult them more than I would have normally done.
Right here? Yep.
I know your father was very ill at the very end of his life, but he worked to his very last day. And I personally thank him for it because I'm a great fan. But also, what was it like to watch him work so hard until to make his last music?
It's a great question, and you're absolutely right. I think one of the chief defining characteristics of the guy was how hard he worked. And to have seen him in such close midst was instructional, edifying, inspiring. It was also fun, you know. It was my father, so, you know, so oftentimes we were working in he was in his bathrobe or in his underwear. And it was nice. I established him in a chair in his living room to record the record. So the pace was familial. The results were quite satisfying to both of us, you know. And he was really, on many occasions, he was participating in medical marijuana, which lifted everyone's spirits, you know, anyone who participated.
Adam Feist was chosen to perform the special tribute for your father tomorrow night during the broadcast. What are your thoughts on that choice?
She is annoyingly good. She just annoys me. There's nothing I can say about her that that doesn't include how annoyingly good she is. So when her name comes up, like, as an artist myself, I close up at how annoyingly good she is. The merchant of cool that she is, the merchant of knowing, of the good taste of her collaborators, of the sound. There's something about her that is so wonderful. And I was also annoying is how close I was to possibly involving her in the making of the album. I was speaking with her manager, and I was trying to get her down to do vocals on the record, and I didn't manage. So annoying.
So you're looking forward to the annoyance tomorrow night.
Yes, the annoyance of her wonderful artistry that she so effortlessly puts on display.
Okay, do we have microphones
over here? Yep. Hi.
Hi.
Mike
right
Blanchfield, Canadian Press. Thanks for coming out to talk to us.
Thank you.
Your dad is associated with Montreal and Canada. The country loves him, but he had a close relationship with the United States. He lived there, and that's where his life ended, the timing of which happened one day before some very historic events down there. I know you can't speculate, but can you shed any light on the timing of that and just what he was thinking as that day was coming?
He was one of the only people I know who had the most absurd prediction that anybody in my midst would dare have. He predicted Donald Trump was going to be the president of the United States, which of course made us all laugh hysterically. Plus he was stoned out of his mind. What did he know, we thought. But it turns out the old man was right.
Right here in the middle.
Hey, Lucy Sky, Spill Magazine. It's impossible to encompass in words the grief that someone feels when they lose a parent, let alone a family member, and you're sharing it with such a large community of people that were not directly affected by it but still feel it. What's that like?
As I say, I'm just taking my meds and suppressing my feelings and trying to speak as clearly and eloquently as I'm supposed to, given my pedigree. And, everyone suffers loss at some point or another, and it's just my turn. That's all.
It's right over here.
Thank you.
Oh, right here. Yeah, Eric.
Yeah. Hi. Over here.
Yep, hello.
Hey. In a really quick moment a couple of years ago, I asked you what you learned from your father, and you smiled and said how to make a tuna sandwich, but I never understood why. So what does a tuna sandwich signify?
Anyone who knows my father knows that, like a good nomad, his interest in welcoming you into his own home and making you feel good, in divining what you needed and then giving it to you before you asked, was one of his trademarks. And I happen to like tuna fish salad. And he would always make me one when I came over, whether I was hungry or not, because, he was interested in that kind of gesture and that kind of dynamic.
And we have our
So that, on a larger scale, is what I meant.
last question right here in the front.
On the album, your father sounded so strong and so vital. Was he cognizant that this would be his last record? Was that present in his mind during the creation?
Yes. Yes, it was. I asked him on many occasions, I said, Dad, how is it that you're producing these astoundingly clear and powerful vocals in particular? And he said, I'm a captive. I've got no other purpose or mission. I'm here in my dwelling, and I'm meditating over these songs over and over and over again. And this is my message. This is my last message.
It's a privilege to witness something like that. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Adam, for being here.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, folks.